It's that spooky time of season. 4chan's Halloween is coming yet again. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, bringing you the obvious. And today, on boards.4chan.org/poll, here we are on Politically Incorrect. It looks like It's Okay to Be White is gonna have a second coming on Halloween. So, hacker 4chan, our hero, is at it yet again. Here we see IOTBW, It's Okay to Be White, 8 days remaining, and this was posted by a Canadian Anon. Only use the original, don't change it and ignore left-wing shills who suggest otherwise. Any other poster designs, including Islam is right about women, should be tested after October 31st. Don't interfere with IOTBW, I repeat. Any other poster designs, including Islam is right about women, should be tested after October 31st. Don't interfere with IOTBW. Now, I'm sure there are those of you who are wondering what this means. It's okay to be white. 4 innocuous words. Well, it's quite simple. You see, it's okay to be white is an act of 4D chess. You see, by putting this statement up, you're forcing the mainstream progressive culture and the left to admit that they do not like white people. By saying it's okay to be white, you are saying that it is okay to be white. That's all it is, that's all it means. Yet, when you put up these signs on campuses, in the public, everybody loses their minds. How dare you, you bigot! It's not okay to be white! And then, when they say that these signs are somehow racist, one obvious question comes up. Are you saying it's not okay to be white? And here lies the brilliance. And here lies the 5-dimensional checkers. That is, it's okay to be white. One of the most brilliant operations in hacker 4chan's history. But before we take a look at this thread, a word from our sponsors. unsilencedvoice.com. It's a social media website where you can post all sorts of content. There are different communities you can join. There's even a banned from YouTube community. Link is in the description at the tippy top. Join today. There's also Virtue Signal, the card game. This is a pretty funny card game. It's a Kickstarter project. They're currently in their final run. They have 7 days to go. Consider becoming a backer. It looks like a lot of fun. So here we are. This is the original image. It's okay to be white. It's very simple. It's very pungent. It's pretty good. Now, for those of you who want some background, there's a lot of good screen caps in here. We're going to be taking a look at some of them. So here we see Paul Joseph Watson, who's participating. 4chan trolls are planning to repeat a stunt where they post "It's okay to be white" posters around cities and college campuses, and in order to force the media into generating a fresh moral panic about racism. So the key point here, when you put up these signs, and when people take them down and call them racist, they're revealing to the entire world that there's an anti-white mentality, that there's a lot of anti-white hate out there, and that this is not okay. It is not okay to say that it is not okay to be white. Imagine if it was any other race. What if people were to put up signs that said it's okay to be black, it's okay to be Asian, but then people took them down? Well, you're implying that it's not okay to be Asian? That it's not okay to be black? How dare you? And that's the secret. That's why this works. Now, don't think that this is just for the lulz, that it's just memes. Of course it is. It's for the lulz. It is meme. But this also has an effect on the real world. Let's look at this. Pauline Hanson. Today I will ask the Senate to acknowledge that it is okay to be white. I saw the huge overreaction to @Lauren Southern's t-shirt with the message and decided if the Senate won't agree to this, then we have to admit Australia truly has an anti-white racism problem. -PH. So here's the motion. Notice of motion by Senator Hanson. 20th of September 2018. I give notice that today I propose to move the Senate to acknowledge the deplorable rise of anti-white racism and the attacks on Western civilization. B. It's okay to be white. So this has had a real effect on the actual real world. Now here in Anon says something very funny, and I believe one of the beautiful things about 4chan. Here it says, that feel when you want to help, but you're not white and not even in the USA. Well, that's the beauty of Politically Incorrect. It's the most diverse group around. There's a meme, and it often says, poll, the most diverse group of, bigots. The joke is that despite being called a place for racism and bigotry, 4chan is incredibly diverse. Incredibly diverse. And not everyone who operates in this campaign is white. There are many people who aren't white who participate because they agree with the message. Now always remember that when a lot of shills are telling you this is not a good idea and that it is pointless, remember that whenever the idea is good, shills are threatened, so they devote a lot of resources to stopping the idea. Likewise, if no one is talking shit, that means your idea is probably not good. The fact that this thread is full of shills proves that this idea is brilliant, as it was before. So I want you to take a look at this university letter, and it proves just how effective It's Okay to Be White is. You will be shocked. To all students and faculty, from Associate Dean for Student Affairs. And sadly, it is censored. I wish it wasn't, because frankly, I want to see what school is this stupid. Here it says, "Dear students and faculty of blank, this is a memorandum to create awareness about some of the national events that have occurred in October in recent years." So this is a Halloween event, often done in October. Various campuses across the country, including our own, have been targeted by hate propaganda and racist material posted anonymously on grounds. These postings have seemingly innocuous messages such as, "It's alright to be white." Idiot couldn't even get it right. Or, "Cherish your white heritage." Truly evil statements. I guess white people should just hate themselves. But have proven to come from online hate sites. Promoting white ideals and slogans. These postings are intentionally provocative and intended to harass, unsettle, and ostracize our minority student body and faculty. So as you can see, this is the degenerate mind of those who truly hate white people. It is sad, it is bigoted, and it is stupid. These slogans do not come from hate forums. 4chan is a board of peace. It is a diverse board. It is a board of diversity, where anyone in the world can post. Hell, the person posting in this thread is Canadian. There's plenty of flags and plenty of people from different places on Earth. So the reason this operation takes place in Halloween is because you can wear a costume and nobody will think it's weird, which makes it easier to hide your identity. At least, that is what I've been told. If you need any final proof that this works, let's look at a news article. Here we see in an archive. Screen cap. Passerby object to "It's Okay to Be White" signs, posted by masked man in Halifax. "It's the kind of dog whistle that can be picked up in American politics these days, and Trump supporters." Here are some quotes. Chad Simmons says, "I am shocked and disgusted. We followed them for a few blocks, tearing down the signs as we went, attacking the community. In my home city, it's become more mainstream." So according to this NPC, Mr. Chad, he believes that it's not okay to be white. How bigoted. Jody Corkum, another NPC, says, "Called the non-emergency phone number for Halifax Police. The person who answered responded that the posters could not be termed hate speech." Dr. Kesa Monroe Anderson, NPC, Manager of Race Relations, Equity, and Inclusion at the Nova Scotia Human Rights Commission. "It's definitely reminiscent of the Triple K clan." She said posters should be investigated, shouldn't be ignored by law enforcement, assaulted by this type of language. "This is actually a case where I question my safety as a woman of color." So as you can clearly see, it's gonna be a spooky, spooky Halloween. After all, it's okay to be white. But that's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this spooky, spooky 4chan Halloween? Be sure to let me know. Now, as always, my entire channel is demonetized. I was unmonetized, so I have no revenue, I receive no ads. I am completely screwed over when it comes to making any sort of revenue from content. That is why I am 100% viewer supported. You can support me on Patreon or Subscribestar. You can join for as low as $1. You can choose whatever amount you want to, you feel comfortable contributing, and doing so give you access to Fight Club, a private Discord server. As always, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.